All right, it is 8 o'clock on a Saturday morning, and I am going to Fouke, Arkansas, en route to Vance Air Force Base in Oklahoma. And so they're having the Boggy Creek Festival. They had it last night, and they're having it tonight. So I'm going to try to get in there early enough to at least have a few hours to walk through the place. They're having it at the high school right in Fouke, which I think is pretty cool because sometimes they've had it all the way over in Texarkana. But anyway, we'll hopefully, if I get there safely, we'll find out what it's all about this time. So I just drove something like 8 hours from Pensacola out to Fouke, Arkansas, stone cold sober, and I can't remember any of it. But hey, here I am. Came to the high school where they're having the Boggy Creek Monster Festival this year, and I'm just barely going to catch the tail end of it. So I'm going to go inside and see what I can find.
And she's going along. She has the window down. It's a nice late, early morning, and all of a sudden she sees something kind of move from the tree line on the left side of the road, and she kind of slows and focuses on this and realizes it's this upright figure. And about that time she gets a little closer, it takes off and runs on two legs right across the road.
All right, I got into the Boggy Creek Monster convention a little late. They said it was going to 7, but it was 4:30 when I got in. The last speaker was up on stage, and that is Lyle Blackburn, who's written a bunch of books on the Boggy Creek Monster and other cryptids. Anyway, he's pretty interesting to listen to. By his own admission, he has never actually seen the Boggy Creek Monster that he can define, but he has seen what he thought could have been it. At any rate, he's pretty interesting. There were a lot of good souvenirs there and stuff. I didn't buy anything because I've got way too much of it anyway. But right now we're heading towards Mercer Bayou. We're not going to stop this time. We're going to go instead to a park called the Alex Smith Park, which is I think it's a federal park, not a state park. At any rate, the camping's free. They've got nice, clean restrooms and bathhouses. And so I'm going to see if I brought enough to sustain me overnight comfortably, and that is the key. Because while I might not be glamping, I am definitely not into roughing it. I believe this is where I'm going to set up camp tonight, so I'm going to probably need quite a bit of bug spray. This is the campsite for the night. I had a fire going over there, but the wind shifted my direction, was blowing right into the tent, so I guess I have to take my chances with bears and tigers and Bigfoots and whatnot. Good morning from the Alex Smith Park here in Doddridge, Arkansas, not far from Fouke. Camped out last night at my site. It was fairly uneventful. The wind came up and I thought the tent was going to blow away, but no. Well, there was one crazy sound during the middle of the night, but I'm pretty sure it was kids doing some Bigfoot calls. And here would be the Bigfoot General Store in what I believe is pronounced Hayworth, Oklahoma. It's spelled Haworth. Anyway, pretty neat place. The lady who was running the show last time I came through here said she's relatives to the people in Falk, Arkansas that were affected by the Boggy Creek Monster story back in the late 60s, early 70s. I thought that was pretty interesting. I did not know about this gas station, also in Oklahoma. It's called a Gasquatch. I don't really need to stop for anything. I just thought it was interesting. I wonder if they've got any Sasquatch stuff in there. I'm sure they do.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling. Cover up my scars, flip the handlebars. Crashing in my car, wake up in a bar. I'll be a superstar, just on my avatar. This world is so bizarre, empty out the reservoir. Yeah, I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight.